Hi, alphabetically, what's the first country in the world? Don't answer that, we'll get to that in just a second. This quiz is one question on each country of the world, and I've tried to find some really interesting questions for you. You probably won't know the answer to every question, but it's going to be a fun way to learn some new facts. If you've got a really great question about your own country, then drop it in the comments down below for everybody else to answer. So if you're ready, let's start with the first country alphabetically, which is Afghanistan. What is the major mountain range that stretches through Afghanistan? The Hindu Kush, Pyrenees, or the Urals? The answer is Hindu Kush. Albania is widely known as the land of what? 1,000 lakes, eagles, or fire and ice? It is the land of eagles. Which of these is true about Algeria? Smallest country in Africa, highest population in Africa, or the largest country in Africa? It is the largest country in Africa. Located in the Pyrenees Mountains between France and Spain, what is the official language of Andorra? Is it Spanish, French, or Catalan? It is Catalan. Angola has a long coastline on which ocean? The Atlantic, Indian, or Pacific? It's on the Atlantic. Which famous explorer named the island of Antigua in 1493? Was that Christopher Columbus, Amerigo Vespucci, or Ferdinand Magellan? That was named by Christopher Columbus. Argentina is the birthplace of which dance? Salsa, tango, or flamenco? It's the birthplace of tango. Armenia was the first country to adopt which religion as a state religion? Islam, Christianity, or Buddhism? The answer is Christianity. Australia has the world's longest fence, built to protect livestock from what? Dingoes, kangaroos, or crocodiles? The answer, dingoes. Founded in Austria in 1895, what is Swarovski famous for making? Pianos, crystal creations, or hats? The answer, crystal creations. Azerbaijan has over half of the world's what? Diamond mines, apple trees, or mud volcanoes? It has over half the world's mud volcanoes. What is the national bird of the Bahamas? Your options are albatross, flamingo, or sea eagle. The answer is the flamingo. Bahrain is an island country located in which body of water? The Red Sea, Persian Gulf, or Arabian Sea? That's in the Persian Gulf. Bangladesh gained independence in 1971 from which country? Pakistan, India, or the United Kingdom? It gained independence from Pakistan. Barbados is the birthplace of which fruit? Grapefruit, pineapple, or kiwi? The answer is grapefruit. What is the capital city of Belarus? Is it Riga, Minsk, or Kaliningrad? The answer is Minsk. Which famous comic book character was created in Belgium? Tintin, Garfield, or Popeye? That was Tintin. Belize is known for having the second largest what in the world? The options are rainforest, desert, or coral reef. And it has the world's second largest coral reef. Benin is the birthplace of which religion? Rastafarianism, Jainism, or Voodoo? The answer is Voodoo. Bhutan measures success using gross national what? Happiness, product, or income? The answer, happiness. Bolivia has two capital cities, Sucre, and what is its high-altitude administrative capital? Is it La Paz, Quito, or Santiago? The answer, La Paz. Which major war was triggered by an assassination in Sarajevo, the capital of Bosnia-Herzegovina? World War I, World War II, or the Crimean War? That was World War I. Botswana is famous for which inland delta, one of the largest in the world? The Nile, Okavango, or Zambezi Delta? That is the Okavango Delta. Name the famous statue that overlooks the Brazilian city of Rio de Janeiro. The Angel of Peace, Christ the Redeemer, or Saint of the Andes? That is Christ the Redeemer. Brunei is located on which island? New Guinea, Borneo, or Sumatra? The answer, Borneo. Which alphabet does Bulgaria use? Arabic, Latin, or Cyrillic? The answer, Cyrillic. In 1984, West African country Burkina Faso changed its name from what? Abyssinia, Swaziland, or Republic of Upper Volta? It was the Republic of Upper Volta. What large lake, the world's second longest freshwater lake, borders Burundi? Is that Lake Tanganyika, Victoria, or Malawi? That is Lake Tanganyika. Cabo Verde is located off the coast of which continent? Africa, South America, or Asia? The answer, Africa. What is the name of the world's largest religious monument found in Cambodia? Bagan, Angkor Wat, or Abu Simbel? The answer, Angkor Wat. Cameroon is home to the Goliath, at around 3.3 kilograms, the world's largest what? Bat, frog, or beetle? That is the world's largest frog. Which Canadian city is the only remaining walled city in North America? Quebec City, Vancouver, or Toronto? The answer, Quebec City. Sango is widely used in the Central African Republic, but what is Sango? Is it a currency, a fruit, or a language? It is a language. Which desert covers much of northern Chad? Sahara, Kalahari, or Namib? The answer, Sahara. Which is a Chilean island, also called Rapa Nui, famous for its mysterious stone statues? Is that Christmas Island, Bora Bora, or Easter Island? That is Easter Island. In Chinese culture, which colour representing joy, success and good fortune is considered the luckiest? Blue, green, or red? The answer is red. Which is a famous Colombian artist known for painting exaggerated, plump figures? Fernando Botero, Diego Rivera, or Frida Kahlo? The answer is Fernando Botero. The Union of the Comoros is a nation of volcanic islands located in which ocean? The Atlantic, Indian or Pacific? The answer, the Indian Ocean. Brazzaville, the capital, sits across the Congo River from Kinshasa. What makes these two cities unique? They are the largest cities in Africa, closest capitals in the world, or the oldest cities in Africa. They are the closest capitals in the world. In Costa Rica, ticos and ticas are affectionate terms used to refer to what? Traditional hats, Costa Rican people, or cats and dogs? And they are Costa Rican people. Côte d'Ivoire is the world's largest producer of which crop? Cocoa, vanilla, or saffron? The answer is cocoa. Which famous inventor was born in the village of Smiljan, present-day Croatia? Nikola Tesla, Erno Rubik, or Laszlo Biro? The answer is Nikola Tesla. Cuba is home to the world's smallest bird. What is it called? Is it the bee hummingbird, pale-billed flowerpecker, or goldcrest? It is the bee hummingbird. Which ancient goddess is said to have been born from the foam of the sea near Cyprus? Persephone, Athena, or Aphrodite? The answer, Aphrodite. The famous Charles Bridge is found in which Czech city? Ostrava, Brno, or Prague? The answer is Prague. The DRC was formerly known as what? Zaire, Rhodesia, or Abyssinia? It was formerly known as Zaire. Which toys were invented in Denmark by Ole Kirk Christiansen? The choices are Playmobil, Lego, or Meccano. That was Lego. What is unique about Lake Assal in Djibouti? It's the lowest point in Africa, the largest lake in Africa, or the deepest lake in Africa? It is the lowest point in Africa. Dominica is the only place in the world where which whale species resides year-round? Beluga, blue, or sperm whales? The answer, sperm whales. The Dominican Republic shares the large island of Hispaniola with which country? Haiti, Dominica, or Grenada? The answer is Haiti. What is unique about the peak of Mount Chimborazo in Ecuador? Is the point on Earth farthest from its centre, the coldest place on Earth, or the driest place on Earth? Is the point on Earth farthest from its centre? What is Egypt in the process of relocating 45 kilometres away from Cairo? The Great Pyramid, its capital city, or the Nile River? It's relocating its capital city. El Salvador made headlines for becoming the first country to adopt what as legal tender? Diamonds, Bitcoin, or bottle caps? The answer is Bitcoin. Equatorial Guinea is the only country in Africa to have which of these as an official language? Spanish, French, or Italian? The correct choice there is Spanish. Eritrea in East Africa gained independence from which country in 1993? Italy, Egypt, or Ethiopia? The answer, Ethiopia. Kiking is a popular Estonian sport involving a person doing what? Balancing on a tall pole, jumping between treetops, or swinging on a giant swing. And it looks great fun, look it up. The answer is swinging on a giant swing. The smallest landlocked country in Africa, what was Eswatini previously called? Swaziland, Benadir, or Somaliland? It was Swaziland. Ethiopia is widely considered the birthplace of which popular drink? Coffee, tea or cocoa? The answer is coffee. Which of these was historically a part of Fijian culture? Crystal skull worship, foot binding or cannibalism? The answer? Cannibalism. Which is an unusual Finnish World Championships with a prize equal to their wife's weight in beer? Wife carrying, wife throwing or wife leaping? The answer is wife carrying. Which famous French monument was completed in 1889 and was initially meant to be temporary? Notre Dame Cathedral, Eiffel Tower or Arc de Triomphe? The answer, the Eiffel Tower. Approximately 85 to 88% of Gabon is covered by what? Desert, rainforests or Lake Victoria? The answer, rainforests. The Gambia is almost entirely surrounded by which country? Algeria, South Africa or Senegal? It's surrounded by Senegal. With evidence dating back 8,000 years, Georgia is considered the birthplace of what? Wine making, glass making or paper making? It's considered the birthplace of winemaking. Germany's Oktoberfest, a world-famous beer festival, begins in which month? September, October or November? And despite its name, it begins in September. What ancient civilization once thrived in Guatemala, and what does India have more of than any other nation? Those are just some of the questions coming up for you in part 2.